Hey guys and gals, Joe here. Grab your tea, favorite spirit, or smoke and enjoy Thump, the podcast about everything yet nothing at all. Dirty is the undisputed genius and king of Lawnland on YouTube, crowned the king for calling out the dumbasses who saw themselves as stars, earning him an army of loyal followers. Armed with his sharp intellect, this mofo fearlessly took down these idiots. With every video, he dissected the flawed practices and debunked myths in a manner that left his viewers in awe. Also, Dirty has a passion that fuels his creativity and energy, surfing. When he's not sharing his knowledge with the masses, you can find Dirty riding the waves. Dirty's genius, combined with his commitment to enlightening and entertaining his viewers, has undeniably made him the reigning king of Lawnland on YouTube. Dirty continues to reign as the supreme mofo, captivating audiences with his intense wit, vast knowledge, and unquenchable thirst for excellence. His primary focus is on 100 acres he and his business partner are developing into a venue. Float, who also works in the lawn care and pressure washing industries, is the sensational sapsucker from Alabama. This finned extraordinaire isn't just any old fish. No, sir. Float happens to be the crowned king of fishing, a title he earned with his impeccable sapsucker rodcasting skills and uncanny ability to outsmart even the smallest of aquatic creatures. But Float isn't just about reeling in the big ones and boasting about his trophy catches. Oh no, he's got a little something extra up his scaly sleeve. When he's not dominating the fishing scene, Float is busting a move and wiggling his worm on social media platforms. Yes, this fantastic fish has some seriously smooth moves and isn't afraid to show them off to his adoring fans. With his viral dance videos, Float spreads joy and laughter far and wide. From the electric minnow slide to the boogie brim shuffle, his repertoire is guaranteed to keep you hooked and fin tapping for more. But what truly sets Float apart from the rest is his heartfelt motto: love always wins. In a world where finning and fishing for likes can take center stage, Float reminds us all that love, kindness, eating crappy food, that Dirty sends him, and a good old belly laugh can triumph above all else. So let's all take a lesson from this incredible sapsucker, and remember to spread love and joy wherever we go, just like Float, the fishing king with moves that would make even the salmon blush. Get ready, mofos. Thump Podcast will soon begin. And remember, love always wins.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do.
Yes, it do.
Lazy days in mid-July.
What up, Thump family?
We fired up
Dusty haze on summer highway. Sweet
Alabama Ring.
you're calling. Now and then I find myself thinking of the day that
Good,
we
good,
were
yeah.
walking in the
What's up, Mike?
Alabama rain. Driving movies Friday nights, drinking beer and laughing. Somehow things were always right. I just don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's because he's got.
Find myself
They saying something's wrong with your mic, Dirty.
when we were walking in the Alabama rain.
You sound like a robot.
We're only kids, but then I've never heard it say
No, Mr. Roboto, Tomo.
and feel the
Tomo.
same. I can still remember the first time I told you I love you. On
How good is that?
mid-July
That's better right there, Jack.
Yeah. For some reason, when we go live, it switches to my headphones. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you sounded like a robot. Tomo Navigato.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
Tomo. He said,
That's
"Fix."
happened. I don't know why that's happened the past 2 times, but I literally, and Flo to tell you, I literally just checked it seconds before we went live. It was fine, and then go
It was
live and
fine.
poof, switched.
Yep.
But here we are. It don't
We
matter.
was back behind the scenes talking about how excited we was to see y'all mofos.
Yeah. And we was excited. It's been a hot minute. It's been a whole damn week.
Oh man, it's been a week. Today's been the roughest one of them all.
What made it rough for you, man?
Man, it was non-stop, man. They had me spread out. I mean, I usually I pick up and deliver for 2 stores, right? So I usually get to the second store by no later than 1 o'clock. I didn't get to the second store till 3 o'clock or 3:30, something like that. And so, yeah, it was crazy. I didn't get done till after 5 today.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, they had me wide open, bro. And this pollen is done got, man, I'm so ready for it to leave now.
Oh, man, we got a bunch of rain and it finally solved our problem. Thank God.
I mean, this whole side is all stopped up.
Oh, really? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I don't get too stuffed up, man. I'll get a little like nasally, like a little bit of drainage, but that's as bad as it gets. Thank God.
Yeah.
I lucked out with that. Sarah's about the same way. But,
Hey, we're probably going to end up taking a wrench tonight. I won't say no names. He does have a beard, but I won't say no names. But we're probably going to end up taking.
why is somebody playing games with you?
I mean, somebody is talking a bunch of smack. That's what it looks like.
Guy with a beard likes to play games.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I won't say his name. I promise I won't.
Yeah.
I won't even mention his YouTube handle.
I wouldn't, man, but we're probably going to end up taking his wrench. Because he's a sap.
What were we talking about right before we went live? I said, damn, let's talk about that. And now my damn head's already forgotten what the hell it was.
Well, we talked about the bridge and
oh yeah. A lot of people have obviously been talking about the bridge and the collapse when the ship hurt it, man. That was crazy. And I thought, because I didn't see any live or recorded footage, I should say, of where it hit. So your brain automatically assumes it hits a span. You know, that it's like, why didn't they know they couldn't go under that thing? And that was confusing to me because I was like, there's a harbor pilot on that ship for sure. So, you know, how in the hell did this happen? But come to find out, it hit one of those main columns. And and I watched the full video because a friend of mine who is a harbor pilot, and I've got 2 other friends that run the big cranes in the shipyard, and they were given some info as to what happened, and they said if you watch the video, and I have it on my phone, maybe I can put that up here in a minute too. Oh no, I can't because it's the camera now, but you can find it on. I know it's all over TikTok.
Yeah.
And what happened was you see the lights go out on the ship, which means it loses power, which is highly common, they said. Not so much when it's in transport, but it does happen frequently there, but mostly when it's in dock. That's when they see it anyway. But what happened was, if you look, you'll see a plume of black smoke come out, and they said that is a direct indicator of when they slammed it into reverse when they got power again, and that automatically will take a ship and make it turn starboard. Yeah. And so that's why you see it swerve like that. It's because when you back it up, hit a ship, it'll automatically pull the ship to the right or starboard side. And when they went to do that, it was already too late and it lost power again. And and you could see it shift again. And that's when they dropped the anchor. And they only were able to drop the anchor on one side, and it just drove it straight into that, whatever you want to call it, that column, and boom, that was it.
Yeah, and when it came. I'm talking about the whole thing. I was like, wow, man, that is crazy. You know, so
the conspiracies are everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're
all over the place.
Yeah, there was like I seen one where it was somebody's birthday, and the time that they hit the bridge was the same time of their birthday, or like come up to their date of their birthday. I'm like, what in the world are we talking about here?
Oh, and there's all kinds of people going, oh, look at the blast caps up on top, and it's where the steel beams come together where the bolts snap, man. It's like, y'all get off of that shit. It's like everybody's looking for some doomsday, and I don't really know why, but they are.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why either. The fear factor is running wild right now.
No, I mean, but the one conspiracy theory that I will subscribe to is that bridge is very old. I've been across it, and maybe the city just needed somebody's insurance to pay for that new bridge.
Yeah,
I will accept that one.
I know they came out with, like, they said there was 20. You know, one video said there was 20 dead, and then today I heard it was 6. I'm like, you know, so people just put stuff out there before they even know the facts.
Yeah. And I don't know how many it was. I know they said there were some cars on there, but it was amazing that right before it happened, there was a massive traffic. Like, it was almost like there's a light on the other side. And I can't remember if there is or not, but there's like 7 or 8 cars that went flying by, and all in a group. And then thank God you didn't see any other headlights on the bridge. So they may have been up, approaching the, but nobody was right there. Thank God, man. That would have sucked.
Yeah. And they did have somebody up there that was kind of stopping traffic, or some workers up there or something.
I was wondering if somebody was actually able to get there and like block something because they saw what was going on or something.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about the power lines and everything that are going to cross that bridge. That's a good point, Beardus. Oh, they got off on Mayday? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fortunate that happened, because man, there was a lot of cars going.
Yeah.
And that's what made my heart drop when I first saw the video this morning of the whole thing. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, that was the first thing I noticed, that all the cars stopped coming across. But that's gonna screw up. I mean, what are they? The 3rd or 4th largest port on the East Coast? I mean, that's gonna gum some stuff up for a hot minute there.
For a hot minute, yeah. Because they can't just throw another bridge up tomorrow. Yeah.
No, well, shit, they got to clear that one out to let the boats come through.
Right.
Now, they must have started moving on that really fast, because what else did I see? There was a follow-up to that today. I can't remember what it was, but basically you could tell that they were getting that shit out the water fast. Oh, it was a count on the amount of containers that they had already pulled out of the water. That's what it was.
Oh yeah. I mean, they might can get one of them. I've seen a video on TikTok. I can't remember if it was China or where it was, but they had a bridge that was on the water, and the cars was going over it, and you could see the bridge moving like this, making waves and stuff.
Oh yeah, the one that does this.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
We've got a bridge here that goes from Mount Pleasant to Charleston. That's the one that you saw in that, in this latest tragedy. The one span is bigger than that and much higher, and it's 2 spans like that. It's over a mile long, and that thing. Well, the new one's there now. It hasn't been hit, but the new bridge that was built like 10, 12 years ago, the bridge it replaced got hit twice by ships and taken out.
Wow.
At least, well, one span of it did. The whole thing didn't fall like that one did. But last I heard, there was only workers on, and they're patching holes, and 8 workers were lost. There's a few cars with passengers. Wow. That I do not know. I haven't kind of really followed up with that. But no matter what, it's sad, because I mean, just think of the shit that those people are going to have to go through for a while, because that was the only bridge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's going to be terrible, man.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to take years to build a new one.
Some people are stuck from getting home, and that's crazy, man. I mean, just think about it, how Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in that situation. Sure. Some people are not going to be able to get to work and not going to be getting home for a while from work. Crazy.
It is crazy. Oh, look, we have a special guest. The news was crazy the last couple of days. What kind of news did you hear other than the ship? The shit hitting the bridge. No longer did the shit hit the fan. The ship hit the bridge. Oh, look who's here.
That's a brand new channel, looks like.
I can't tell. I can't look. I was just about to ask you if you.
Zero subscribers. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay. That's not them then.
No.
Which I didn't think it was, but. Let me see if I can find. I'm going to see if I've got a little surprise here. Am I going? Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
And I float question. What? Oh, wait. It's not question night. Nope. It's not tonight. That was last week.
Yeah, we know. We got it. Thank you, sir. I'm talking to someone that's not actually in here, but they are in here.
Gotcha.
That might have dinged me in another way. Here, a matter of fact, it's funny that they chimed in because I let me do this real quick. Let me do a present. Let me do a share screen. Let me do a window. Let me do this, and let me click share. Anybody recognize who actually hit the bridge?
Dang, that looks like a wheelville to me.
Hey, I put out an APB on through text message for Ron and Will to check in, and Ron immediately checked in, but no Will. So further reports will let us know what happened.
I mean, if anybody's going to hit it, it'd be him.
Yep. Evidently, Ron wasn't with him, so we'll just see what happens, man.
Good one, Jim.
Of course it is. And he's been through enough. But he's young. There's a lot more for him to go through.
I mean,
so you enjoying time with the grandbabies, man. How's that going?
Man, it's going awesome, man. Speaking of grandbaby, hold on one. I'll let everybody meet the baby.
I got to meet her a minute ago. While he's waiting, we'll have another vigil for Virgil. Virgil, if you're out there, Virgil usually comes in a little later. Usually takes him about 30 minutes to get notified. So he'll come in about the time we got to go.
Yeah, we'll let everybody meet Presley and P if she wants to come in. I'll let y'all see the baby. Yeah, she tried to eat the phone a while ago because somebody had nachos. Hey,
Yeah, that would be me.
you want to say hello to everybody? Look. Say, hey,
Look.
Thump family. Say, hey, Thump family. Are you looking at yourself on the iPad over there? Mm-hmm. Say, hey, oh, she about got it. She about got the phone. Say, hey, oh, goodness. Oh.
Isn't it funny how fast they can grab things?
Yes. Say, hey to him. Say, hey, Thump family.
How's it going? Boo. Can you wave?
Can you wave? Look. Here, let me cut this off so you.
Mike says, hey.
Say, hey, Mike. Say, hey, Beardy. Say, hey, Ron. Hey, who else was in there?
Will's listening.
Mike and Ron, Beardis, Will. Say, hey, Will. Day 30. Tell them bye. Because I see you're getting antsy.
Bye.
Say, love you, Thump family. Thank you, son. So that's Presley, y'all. That's my little baby.
Hey, and here's another thing we'll share real quick. This will be a little representative of something else that we'll share here in about 15 minutes or so. This is quite funny.
Mhm. I don't think there's any sound now.
Why is there not any sound again? You heard it perfectly clear when we tested it.
Yep. Yep, it worked perfect earlier.
Let me.
Okay, Beardist. Beardist Monster is Beardist. His dog. He's been having a tough time the past few days.
Oh, that's his dog. Okay.
Yeah.
I know, right? Wait, man, we tested it beforehand. I can't.
Yeah, because that's what he did. He said, "Let me see how it works," and he started playing it, and I could hear the volume perfect.
Let me see if I can do it this way. I don't think I can. Let's see. Desktop, iCloud Drive. No, it won't let me go through there. It kind of sucks. I don't know what to do to make it work. I don't. I know, right? Might as well hand in the reins. Because even share the audio is clicked. Let's try it one more time. You know what? Let's do something really weird here. Let's say no, you can't share the volume and see what happens.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Nope. That's silly.
Can y'all hear it in the chat, guys?
And there's no real way to test it unless we go live to know.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know. Oh well, it is what it is. We can't share it. And I tried to upload it earlier into. It's got to be on StreamYard then, because I tried to upload it.
You try dropping me down and pulling it up and see if I can do it.
No, it shouldn't be it. Let me wait.
Well, that's
Let's
what
see.
I think we were both. Wasn't we both dropped down? Oh, I don't think we was.
I got us muted. We'll see what happens.
Nope.
I don't know what it is, man.
That stinks.
Yeah, it's silent film. You guess it.
Because that's a good clip, man. We'll have to figure out how to get that on because y'all gonna like that. That's a good clip.
Yeah. We literally got Howie to talk about 3, you're out. And we literally got Howie, and that's one of like 4 clips talking about Thump Podcast.
The real Howie. It's not.
Yeah,
not
and it's not like the
Yeah.
intro. It's the real Howie.
Yeah, it's the real Howie. So it's very cool.
The Marx Brothers. Let's see what happens here. If I do, what if I do this? Anyway, well, we as the as the thumbnail said, what would Vice Grip Garage do about this? Well, what brought it up in that way is my truck is finally about to arrive. Thank God. And it's got all new electric. It's got all new suspension. It's got a whole, I've said this before, but I'll refresh it. It's got a brand new dashboard it's basically a dashboard that looks exactly like the original one, but everything's digital readouts on it. And USB ports and a Bluetooth radio and all that stuff in there. What else has been done to it? Oh, the all new seats, new clutch. They went through the rear end and the transmission to make sure everything was good. All looked brand new. Slapped it back in. But I got to paint it, and I'm just trying to figure out whether I should go one solid color or two tone. And I'm leaning on one solid color because it's going to be a billboard. It's going to have signage and all that stuff on it. And I don't want two colors to basically then looks like you're looking at too much is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But
I
keep thinking about like one, if I do it in a powder blue, if I have one like off-white or like a cream white just down, like 4 inches down on the bottom or something to break it up, man. And I got to pick out some rims and tires for it. It's got the original rims on it with the original centerpiece Chevy hubcaps. Like it's not the full ones. It's just the ones that are like, I guess you call it a half cap. I don't know what the terminology for it is, but it just covers where the lug nuts and the bolts are. And then it shows the outer half of the rim. And I might keep those on there for a while because it looks pretty cool the way it sits like that. But I'm going to change it up to some custom rims on it.
Yes, I can't wait to see it, man.
Me neither, man. I waited long enough. And, but no big deal. But it's going to be a great little cruiser, man. I can't wait to go along and have a little fun on it, man. 3-speed on the column. And I was thinking about swapping the inline 6 and later down the road and, do like everybody else does, throw an LS in it. But I think I'm going to supercharge or turbocharge that inline 6. And I say that because I just watched Vice Grip Garage do that. And I'm like, damn, that's freaking awesome. And I saw it once before in person, so I know what this can do. Except it was a Ford inline 6 on a 64 Mustang. And this was back in like the mid 90s. The guy traded in at the Lexus dealership that I was doing sales at. And it was a beautiful car, man. When it rolled up, it was like, holy crap. And then he opened the hood and it was like clean with a lot of chrome. And it was like, but my mind at that time I just completely deflated because it was like, oh shit, that's a 6-cylinder, Yeah. But you look closely and there's 2 spooled up, big old turbos sitting there, man. And I was like, holy shit. And I wasn't the guy working the sale, but Ronnie, the sales manager, he was going out and I saw the keys in his hand. I said, you going to test drive that thing? He said, yes, I'm riding with you. He goes, come on, get in. Man, that thing would light the tires up. Holy shit, that thing was fast. And it was just a 6-cylinder.
That's what I learned on was a 6 inline 6 3 on the column, man. Learn how to drive with that.
That's what I did. It's a Ford F100, man. That's the first thing I ever drove was a 3 on a tree with a straight 6 in it.
On the tree.
Those things are great, man. I don't want to. The more I thought about it, I was like, man, you just don't see, the straight 6s or anything anymore because everybody's ditched them for, big V8s and everything. And I get why you did it and everything, but I just want to kind of, as best I can, keep the the originality of the truck,
Right,
and just
yeah.
just keep it the way it is. And with a 6-cylinder with a turbo on it, then I'm not burning a bunch of gas. Not that modern LSs or any V8s really burn a whole lot of gas anymore. You still get really good gas mileage out of them, but you can also get the horsepower out of the 6-cylinder these days too.
Speaking of trucks, I got mine back on the road. Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that, man.
I got third fuel pump I put in this thing. Third one, and this one was only 9 months old, so it was under warranty. I was going to go with the AC Delco brand, but it was like $350, or they would warranty the same one, for free, just exchange it. So I kind of went with the warranty this time. $300 something for a fuel pump, but I mean, I wanted to. I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about cutting a hole in my bed back there to where I could just build me a flap to where if it ever happens again, I can just flap it up and switch it out.
So Derek would have gone to O'Reilly's and got a new pump with a warranty, as you did. See?
Yeah.
Derek helps everybody in so many ways over there at Vice Grip Garage, man. That is a cool show. If y'all haven't checked that out, and I'm guessing the crowd that's in here talking has definitely checked him out. I just love that channel, man.
Well, that's one channel that I can get locked into and watch for an hour, 2 hours. I mean, he's had some videos that, a couple of hours, and it just, you lock in and, it's just a great channel. Like you said, his content's awesome. And I like it.
Yeah, and he's easy to follow and listen to, because nothing's the same. And right when it kind of gets, a little stagnant, he'll do something goofy or say something goofy, and it just pulls you right back in. And everybody,
go ahead.
Oh, and everybody loves to see the finished product in the process. So
yeah, I love how he'll be under the fender well. Now he's like, we're gonna rebuild all this. I'm gonna rebuild all this brand new, and he'll break out a can of spray paint.
Yeah. Craigslist rebuild.
Yeah. I might have to bend this up a little bit. Let me get my Tanya Hardin here, and he calls his hammer is Tanya Hardin. Everybody knows who that is.
Yep. That's freaking hilarious, man. It's like I said, there's always something to it. And this recent one they did, this truck that he's giving it away, and I got in the raffle. I was like, man, I could deal with that. It looks exactly like what I want to do to the truck that I'm getting. I bought it, but once it shows up in my possession, and it looks exactly like what I want to do to it. And I was like, damn, we're gonna get $1 per, $1 on each purchase goes to get you a raffle ticket. So I bought a flannel shirt and something else. I can't remember what. I think it was a hat, and I got 3 air fresheners for my truck. And I was like, it was like, I don't know, like $60-$70. I was like 60-70 entries or so. I was like, that works for me, Please
I'll be
tell
right
me
back,
I'll win.
Y'all excuse me for 1 second.
I don't know what makes you say that. I mean, there's turbos on daily drivers everywhere. I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't know anybody that has anything. Oh yeah, by the way, you're back. You see what happens though? See, Float saw you post and he disappeared. See how he does you, man. It baffles me, man. You think that dude would appreciate you a little bit more. Float had to go take a dump. Pookie had to go take a poop. That's what happened. Yep. He had to go change his own diaper. What the hell is that?
Oh. You gonna say something to him?
What up, Dirty?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I thought we time traveled. I was like, holy shit.
Just a little bit. Oh, that was fun.
You got a good looking baby there, man.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
She looks just like me, almost exact.
That's kind of scary. Think about it. I just hope she doesn't wind up with a beard. That would be good.
That'd be a little scary.
Yeah. Just Mandy, what's up? How we doing, boo? If you turn the camera on and he's sitting there looking at me, I'm like, what the hell is that? And he busts out.
He lost it. Yeah. Yeah, that's my baby boy right there, y'all. That's Ryan.
He's not a baby anymore, though.
No,
But he'll
he's
always
not.
be your baby boy, no matter what.
That's right. That's right. Y'all, my oldest boy, he a big, and I look up to him. He a big old boy.
How's the weather up there?
Ends up Ginger. What if she ends up Ginger? She may. How long are they? They'll
How
be
long
here
is it?
till the 1st. They're leaving. I think they're leaving out back on the 1st. But they won't be gone too long because they're moving back to Alabama. So I'm excited about that.
We'll get him on the live stream. We'll get him as regular guest.
And Mandy, they love the package. They love the clothes that you sent. I think she might have even wore some the first night.
Well, go Mo. Lawn Star.
Lawn Star.
Very curious as to who that really is.
Well,
But
somebody
no
that-
bullshit, so it doesn't matter to me. No drama. I don't
Somebody
care who
knows.
comes in here.
Yeah, that's why they still here. There wasn't no drama, so I wasn't gonna mess with them.
Well,
As long as you're
Well, it's-
here, being respectful and having a good time, you're welcome here, no matter who you are.
yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, perfect timing as Mandy comes in because she's got that jerk. I guess she's got a little bit of elbow tennis or something. Tennis elbow because she's quick, man. It's like it just gets hit.
Yeah, she wakes up in the middle of the night and hollers, "Whopper chop, whopper chop."
Some
wanna say
people,
hello? Okay, got another one want to say hello here. This is Penny.
Hello.
You want the headphones?
Hello. Say hello to Mandy. Say
hello.
hello. Oh, hello. 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 Remember the Three
This is
Stooges?
PJ. Hello, hello. Goodbye. Don't say I'm holla.
What's up, Scott?
You're so sweet. What up, Scott? Mandy says hello. See right there?
Yeah.
Says hi, Peggy.
Scott, you on delay? Or are you just now chiming in?
Mike says hello. Scott says howdy. Isn't she
Hi.
cute? She is something else. She said, Papa Float, can we do a live tonight? I said, I'm gonna be live on Thump on YouTube. Can we do a live TikTok?
Oh, you on Seabrook? All right, man. Take the kiddos to the TikToky.
Yeah. On the TikTok. Oh wait, I think I'm missing some comments. Yep, I knew I was. I had it on top and not all. Scott, what you been up to, buddy? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, what's going down on Seabrook, man? I hadn't been out to Seabrook in a hot minute.
The We got 11 awesome people. Y'all be sure to hit that like button for us.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up, man.
Share it out if you want to. Put it on your community tab. Send it to your Facebook, your TikTok, your Instagram, and all of them things.
You don't need to do it for us. Do it because you saw the thumbnail, you know, for Derek and Vice Grip Garage. You know, there's a good reason to do it.
Yeah, y'all need to check it. If you like stuff like that, like building cars or, you know, going out and finding a car that don't run, it hadn't run for years, and he stays there until he gets it running, or it's just totally dead or whatever. If you like that kind of stuff, Vice Grip is the channel for you.
And I think that's what I like about it, man, because it's just how we grew up, and it's perfect timing that Scott's in here, man, because it's just what we did, you know. I mean, we'd find shit on this, you know, just whether it was a bicycle or whatever, you know. You know, somebody's throwing out. It's like, oh, we can rebuild it, you know. It's like Scott found a motorcycle that a friend's dad was tossing out. And what was it? Was that a little Yamaha 80, Scott, or 50? I think it was an 80. But and Scott was in the garage tinkering with it one day. I came cruising around the corner on my bicycle, and he had kind of taken it apart and was putting it back together to see what's happening, and couldn't quite get it to turn over. And Scott, yeah, how many times did I run that thing up and down Tallwood Drive, and all of a sudden it kicked out? It was just, I mean, countless times. I just put it in neutral, ran, jumped on it, and slammed it down to first gear. And like on the 100th time, I'm being facetious, but it wasn't far away from 100. I can guarantee it. Also, he goes, boom. We're like, oh shit, it's alive!
It's alive. We got a fire, baby.
It's alive. And so I can't remember how it got running from there. It's probably Scott, but you know, it's like I ran it until we heard life, and then it went from there. Yeah.
Speaking of that, like, something like that. But today I went to the second store today, you know, and the mechanic there said, "Hey, I got this BR 600 over here if you want it." And he said, "It's dead though. I mean, you probably have to put some money in it or whatever." I said, "For real? It's dead, so I can have it?" He said, "Yeah, you can have it, man." So I just, you know, I went over and I put it up on his table where he does all his work. I pulled it twice. Second time it said, boom. That joker fired up. His eyes got big. He said, "What did you do?" I said, "I just turned it on and pulled it." So he was like, "Dadgummit." I said, "Yeah, you thought you done gave me a broke down blower and it runs fine. I'm a holler." I put it on my back, walked off.
I'm a holler.
He's like, "Dadgummit."
Hey, that's what you get, you know. It's like Scott said, man. I mean, we pulled stuff behind cars and everything. If we saw something with a motor on it that somebody said wouldn't run, it'd be like, "Hey, watch this."
Yep.
It was, you know, and it could be other cars. It was ridiculous, man. And back then, I don't know if, I mean, it was nowhere near uncommon for most people to have a stick shift, you know, and I loved it. And I think most others did, because if something went wrong, you know, your battery died or whatever, just put 3 guys on the bumper and tell them to push, and poof, that's it.
Right.
Off you go.
Oh, I know.
You know
British talking about he's got more than he lets on. I know he's got tons of money. Oh yeah.
God, he's making a kill it, man.
Yeah. Tons of.
Yeah, he's making a whole bunch. I remember one time when I was coming back from a town about an hour away from us, maybe a little bit more than an hour. It's called Monk's Corner. And my alternator started going out, coming down the interstate, man. We were barely getting back, and we made it back onto the island. And I'll be damned. It's always the last 10 minutes or the last little stretch where something's going to screw up. It does. It does it on everybody. Right when you think you're hitting it home and going to make it safe is when everything goes to shit. And so every light that we hit on the island, man, of course it turned freaking red. And you could see the headlights go, even when I was revving, you know, just to kind of keep everything up and going, it would die off. And after every red light, everybody have to get out and push the car to get it to jump start and take off again, man. It was fun. Those were the days, man. Float, you muted?
Heck yeah, I had my thing up. What
There
the
you
heck?
go.
Why didn't you tell me, man?
I just did. I couldn't tell. I was like, is his lips moving? Yeah, they are. Hey, Float.
My brother came over to help me. He came over and helped me with the fuel pump. So I had my brother and both my boys here, man. And he brought his little he built him he got a chopper bicycle, and he put a dirt bike engine on it. And he brought it with him, of course, because he knows that Ryan loves riding dirt bikes and stuff, motorcycles.
Right.
And man, he fired that thing up. Ryan's got it going up down the road out there. And the father kicks in on me. I'm like, now I know when I was younger, that would be me. But the whole time I'm thinking, because he went zooming by, zoom, no helmet on. I'm like, that's a bicycle doing about 50 right there. It's not good. But yeah, it was pretty funny, man. He took it. It actually was a chopper front end, but he took an actual dirt bike, smaller dirt bike front end and put on it. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's neat.
That's cool.
And it's still got the chopper seat on it. But it's pretty cool.
That's cool. Andrew, it wasn't hard to replace, man. Alternators are easy, man. Just a couple of bolts, slide it down, pull the belt off, put the other one in, plug it in, pull it back, tighten the bolts down, and take off, man. It's just that easy. Ain't nothing hard about that at all. Uh-oh. He gone. He back.
Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Sorry, y'all. Y'all didn't want to see all that. Yeah, my head did one of these. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, building stuff and making it run, man. There's nothing much more fun than that for most guys anyway, man.
Well, my brother built a go-kart, and he put what kind of four-wheeler was that? It was some type of four-wheeler, fast four-wheeler. He took the engine out of it and put it on that go-kart. And he said, man, I rode it one time and had to take the engine off of it because I knew I was going to get hurt. He said that thing was so
I'm going to get hurt.
Yeah. But he's had a couple of those bicycles. And, growing up, he was really good he done, on the tricks and how to do the tricks on the bicycles. And you seen him on a dirt bike, and he was always on the back tire.
Yeah.
And every street bike I've ever owned, the first thing he does when he gets on it is try to ride a wheelie on it. I'm like, bro,
dude, I don't anything with two wheels. That's the first thing I'm going to try. Anything with two wheels is turn into a unicycle fast.
Yeah, but this, the one he tried it was a Shadow 1100, and it's got where your pegs are up front. So I mean, and he's out there trying to pop a wheelie on that, which he did. He didn't really ride one. He did pop a wheelie. Get off my motorcycle, man.
Damn, Andrew, that's cool. There was a there's Scott. I can't remember. I don't know if Scott knows this guy or not, because he was actually I knew who he was when we were growing up, but I really got to know him once he became a landscape. Robin, what's up? When he became a landscape client in my mid-20s. But his son, who was younger than us by, I don't know, 10 years or so, raced go-karts. And man, those things were super fast. I mean, like professional go-kart racing. And those things were slick as shit, dude. They do like 80 miles an hour, man.
Wow. That's freaking awesome.
I got to ride one time through the neighborhood when I was over there. I can't remember why I was there. And I can't remember if it was work or just stop by and pick up a check or something. But anyway, they were working on one, had one on the stand up there, and they got it down. They rode it around. He's like, hey man, you want, and he's like, you want to take a ride in it? I was like, yeah. And yeah, it's got the shift on it and everything. And man, that thing, I mean, it was almost scary because you're like a millimeters off the ground, man. And I was like, this could be dangerous fast.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm probably gonna have to pause for a second. I'm gonna try to send. A picture to my messenger so I can show it to you. That chop.
All right. You ever watch Grind Hard Plumbing? I don't know. Haven't heard of them. Yeah, I did it. Dude, I was born with a need for speed, Andrew. That's Virgil. What's up? Hey, man, we've been doing our vigil for Virgil's. There you go. It's right there. Just chilling out, talking about Vice Grip Garage, the cars and the trucks, and how much fun it is to. And I think that's what pulls us into certain industries. Like Scott went on, and he's always had some sort of car career. And I like tinkering. It's just like with the all new pressure wash system, which is way away from car motors. But at the same time, I like to tinker. And I swore to God that I wasn't going to build another system, because the ones I'd done before, they look like they were, just DIY, professional equipment, but just slapped around, And I was like, nah, I need a real slick professional look. And the more I started thinking about it, and the more I started just lining things up and, kind of designing it myself, I was like, nah, I can't not do this, because I can't not tinker. Hold on, let me blow you up, man. Hold on. There we go.
This
Oh, that's cool.
and it's a pit bike, dirt bike engine. It's off of a pit bike.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what he
cool.
brought up.
Missy, what's up?
What's up, Missy? It's Jay.
Yeah, my boy Henley, he's got one that's what he uses for cruising around downtown on. He's got one on like a beach cruiser bike, and he rolls around on work with it, or not work, but to just go hang out, bar hopping on one. Is basically what he's doing, I'm sure. Scott, I think you said this when we talked sometime before, but something tells me that I just feel like I've heard it and I haven't. When did they move from Kiowa to Seabrook? I feel like I've had that answer, but then again, I feel like I'm fooling myself when I say that. So,
Fooling.
good God, 2011. Shit, it's been a hot minute since I've been out there then, for sure. Good God, man. Wow.
A couple days ago.
Yeah, just a few days ago. 13 years ago.
It's like it happened just the other day,
Dude, all of us lived out there for, like I say that, we're just always out there. And then adulthood hit, and I had a lot of work out there for years. And then I just, that got to be too complicated because traffic got to be too bad going out there. And I was like, man, screw this crap. And yeah, Dirty missed that memo. You're right about that, Andrew. I can't stand either. And, used to be a lot of fun though out there, man. Good God, the parties out there. Oh my God. For y'all that don't know, Seabrook and Kiowa, they're both gated. They're towns, and they're gated, private towns that you have to have a pass or a reason or ownership to be able to get into these towns. Literally. Wow. And the parties though, oh my God, the parties were freaking insane, man. Some of the parties that Scott, some of Hank's parties, oh my God, dude. I mean, it was full on Animal House out there, man. You'd have these humongous palaces that we throw parties at. People would wreck the furniture.
Animal House.
Dude, full on. Scott, am I exaggerating to any degree, especially with Hank? Good God, man. Hank Doolittle. Oh my God, the parties that were at that dude's house. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Wrecked his dad's Porsche. I mean, I'm not kidding.
Dang.
Oh, geez, man. That those parties out there, man. And when Ryder Cup was out there, which is like, that's like the Mac Daddy golf tournament. And Kiwa hosted it one year, and the parties that went on out there, holy shit, dude. Scott and I were hanging out for, Scott, who are those chicks? Do you remember? I can't remember. That were at the bar at the Privateer. And oh man, those were good times, man. And we watched these two little cocaine whores get into a Lamborghini with this old dude that was like 75 years old. They might have been 25.
Oh, got them a sugar daddy.
Scott, the ones we left the Privateer with. I think you knew them. But I just remember a good time on an observation at the top of an observation tower with one of them. That's all I know. Can't remember names or anything. God, I hadn't thought about that probably since it happened.
They're probably some ugly chicks, Andrew.
Yeah, they were Muttley's. I can't remember either. But God, there were some fun times out there, man. Jeez Louise, man. And then working on Seabrook, where his parents are now, man, had to run to that place because girl I was dating, her dad was like way up there on one of the boards, and another girl that I worked with on the golf course, her dad was somebody on one of their advisory boards. Dude, we got away with everything out there. Everything. Didn't matter. Call so-and-so's dad.
So-and-so's dad. That's cool, man. Sunflowers and
yeah, what's happening, Andrew? Back in those days, and at that time, it was highly likely. It was rare to be sober. To be honest with you, every night was a party.
No, probably not. I don't think you did, Brutus.
No, I mean, I've been very honest about that, but from in videos. But no,
Yeah.
I mean, no, I didn't. To be honest.
And still ain't. They living in the high class neighborhood over there, Beardus. But I'm okay with it because he's got me a room there. There's a float room.
Yeah, floating right above the living room.
What it do for cutting force?
He was live the other night, and I barely missed it. He's giving away some T-shirts.
I don't know why I used to get notifications for him. I'm not getting any from anybody really. I don't.
Dude, there's a lot of lives that I get notified when they end. Carlos is one of them, and some other people that I get notifications right when they end.
Oh, all of you.
But in all fairness, I think when Carlo was live, because he was live like late afternoon, and I wasn't even paying attention to YouTube. You still sexy, Float?
Well, that's what they tell me.
He's got that beard. That beard will charm you.
Let me look off into the sunset.
Go put your cowboy hat on, man.
Yeah, where's my cowboy hat? I got to get serious here.
That sucks. We can't show that video with.
I know, man. Dang it! And it was working fine before we went live. We got pretty big star talking about Thump, y'all.
I was trying to look around here in the settings and shit to see if there was something I could do to another way to do it. But if I bring up the iPad, then it just echoes. So I don't know what way to do it. I could click on having issues. What is this going to tell me? Oh, geez. It takes me to a chat with somebody probably in India. I ain't got time for that.
What's Andrew talking about? Open it in VLC?
I have no idea.
What are you haters up to tonight?
Let me. I'll show you what we've been up to. Hold on a second. We've had an investigative team out there tonight.
Yes.
Doing some work and been trying to figure a few things out, and talking about some worldly events. And well, we zoomed in on something earlier tonight and found this.
You won't believe your eyes. Look at this.
Could you help us out, Will? What happened here? This is rather suspicious, Will. It's concerning, actually.
Pull that up, Tammy. Man, that truck looks familiar, and that rig on the back, everything looks familiar.
Yeah, it looks very familiar. Now, Ron did confirm earlier in the day that he was not there. Ron was actually petting some goats. He actually sent a picture of what he was doing and how he got there and why he was there. So we know he's okay.
You live there, Cutting Force? So it's a mess there, isn't it, buddy?
Joe Lieberman passed away? No shit. At least the quick paint job worked. We just had questions, man. We know you try to do the sneaky.
That's the water we fish in. So what's the newest update, Carlo? Can you give us one, or what's going on?
It's gonna be great for fishing for a while. There's a whole brand new reef down there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Yes, Ron's alibi checked out. That's good to know. Uh-oh. You got them both in the house now?
Got them both in the house, yeah. How you doing, son? You all right? Okay.
Yeah, that'll hold a lot of fish because they won't recover at all. And so I'm kind of being serious. You'll have a little congregation along there, I'm sure. Especially on either side of the tallest span where the ships go through. I'm sure they'll leave a lot of that concrete down there, and it'll be good to go for the fishy. Y'all invite Flo. Don't worry about him catching your fish. He won't catch them, but he'll love to go.
Sap sucker.
That out loud. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You said it out loud, bro. You said it out loud. My feelings are hurt, man.
I told myself.
I'm not used to you saying it out loud. I'm used to it in comments, but it hits me.
I'm sorry. I try my best to keep things like that bottled up, but my therapist has been working with me to express myself, and sorry.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's better out than in, I guess. You never get to pull it out.
Shit, Andrew, that'll be years, man. Like years, because there's no plan unless there was oddly some plan in place to start replacing that bridge somewhere in the next 6 months. It'll take them 2-3 years just to get it designed, engineered, and approved and all that shit. I mean, they're going to have to one day at a time. It'll take them a while to get all that, just that stupid red tape process. And then the bidding.
Yeah. Yep.
And it'll take at least 2 years to build it.
Yeah, because that ain't something you just want to just throw up real fast.
Mm-mm. They'll have to start running some sort of temporary ferry service across there somehow, some way. I don't know how they don't do that.
My God, can you imagine? I mean, it's going to have to be several running, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to have to be several paths of ferries, car-toting ferries that'll go across there. Yeah, Scott, I forget. Yeah, you're right around from that area too. And I've been over a few times. That was I was just telling people earlier about the two ships that hit the Grace Memorial. That was way back in the day, like in the 50s. But that damn thing got knocked out twice.
Carlos said we need the military there. It's a huge mess. Wow.
Oh yeah, the tunnels. Damn, I did forget about that.
2 times. So.
That's
bet
right.
it
I
is.
forgot about those. Still, but that was a major thoroughfare, man. Can you imagine where the diversion of traffic because that's a busy ass place, man. Ooh,
Yeah.
That is not going to be fun because those tunnels are over a good bit.
I forget how many they said, past that bridge in a day. It was, did they say 30,000 or it might have been more than that? I mean,
It might be more than that if I had to guess.
more than that. Yeah, every day that passed that bridge. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably more than that. That's a lot, though. You think about it.
That's a lot of traffic, man. I just told my stepson last week not to go over it. It was windy. Oh shit. Wow. No, Mandy, somebody said that they got out an APB and some people were able to stop traffic. So, because that was the first thing when I saw the whole footage of it this morning. That was the first thing I saw, the cars, lights going across. I was like, oh shit. And because that just makes your heart sink when you start seeing that. And but then all of a sudden the cars stop and 5 seconds later.
Yeah, there is a video of the Mayday out there. I can find it.
Scott said it's more than 30,000 a day. And I believe that, man. I mean, for that population in there, it's got to be more than that.
They said today, I wanted to say it was 30, but it might have been 60,000. I don't know, but they mentioned it today, how many people cross that bridge daily.
Andrew said they were able to close it a minute before. And that's what I hear too. Yeah, is there some people are saying that there were cars, but I looked around and I even slowed it down to see if any cars went with it, and I couldn't see anything. But that doesn't mean there weren't, especially on the ends, because it was weird that it wasn't just those two spans that come across on that whatever you call those things, that pillar or whatever you want to call it, didn't drop. That whole bridge went doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
In seconds, dude. I don't even know that it took 3 seconds for that bridge to fall.
So yeah, that's crazy. Captain's dropped the anchor. Yeah, I seen.
Yeah, he also tried to slam it in reverse too.
Yeah, I seen a picture where the bridge is kind of on top of the front of or on that barge or ship, whatever it is, and you can see the anchor out.
Yeah, actually, I saw that close-up picture. Geez, it wasn't even 30 minutes before we got on here. I don't know. It had to be designed pretty good. That's an old-ass bridge. For the engineering of their time, I would say that it was probably designed pretty good. Very outdated now, but they probably should have replaced that bridge eons ago.
Yeah. I mean, but and to take a hit like it did, though, I mean, that's no small boat that hit that thing. That's a big, and it had a lot of cargo,
That was a ship that probably weighed more than the bridge itself. I mean, that's that was like a high school linebacker hitting a kindergartner.
Right. Exactly.
Or a 90-year-old is probably more like it if you wanted. Yeah, Scott said it's real old. That bridge has got to be, well, no, I guess 50 years old would be about right. Something close to that. But I mean, like us, even our old bridges, they've replaced. Scott, how long ago was that in Charleston? Like 10, 13, 12, something like that years ago now. God, time goes by so fast, man.
It does, bro.
It's just, I can't keep up anymore. I think I got a video. I bought my trailer to the bridge. Empty was sketchy. Yeah, you go across those big span bridges like that, man, when they're high up and there's any wind, you know it.
Yeah.
We got all new bridges across here, though, Beardus. And the Ravenel Bridge. Yeah, that's what I was at 2002. So, God knows. Is it really 2002? No, man, that bridge isn't that old. Is it?
I'll tell you this. Let me count. Carry the one. What's that, 22 years? Dang it, man.
My brain was thinking 2012. No, it was way before that. Cause that, I'm trying to think. It was definitely before 2012. I don't know. I would Google it, but
let's see if I can find that.
Dan Wilson, 2001. Jesus Christ, man. Like I said, time flies. God, it does not seem like that bridge has been there for 23 freaking years. Holy shit, it's almost time to replace that one.
What's 1977, Carlo?
The best season of Archie Bunker by far. Yeah, Andrew, all the Ravenels are POSs anyway. I don't know how they got a name on that bridge, but they buy their way out of a lot of shit. So I guess they buy their way into it too.
That's going to be interesting to see what they do, man. How they going to get that traffic.
I said, man, that could have been so much worse, dude. Holy shit.
For real.
And man, and that, I don't give a damn if they can 100% blame it on engine failure or whatever. There's a harbor pilot without a job now. That's guaranteed.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean,
and like I said, a lot of the people in that industry that Scott knows too. They should have had tugboats on that thing, man. They really should until it's out of any dangers like that. Those damn tugs should be escorting ships.
I mean, there's, and it wasn't just hitting the bridge. I mean, we got lives that are lost now because of it. So, whether it was 6 or 8, that's 6 or 8 too many. It's crazy.
China owns a number of toll bridges. How do they own it? I don't doubt it. Shit. The Fed said that they're going to pay for it.
China, well, never mind. I ain't going to say that. We'll probably get shut down if I say that.
Right.
Oh,
never know.
Yeah.
Dude, Scott, that had to be the first damn thing that people thought about. I mean, it was the first thing I went through my head. I was like, what? What's going on? Especially after all that shit with the new ISIS in Russia. How many of you heard about that shit? It didn't make much news, oddly enough.
I think I've seen something. Wasn't there? Was it 2 or 4 of them that they had locked up, and you could tell they done been beat. Somebody done beat them up.
Yeah, and killed. I mean, they did the same thing that happened in Israel. They went to a concert and started just taking people out. And there was an advisory here for everybody not to go to concerts for a while.
There's 4 of them. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, shut them off. I think it was TikTok they showed them on, or Instagram or something.
Ooh, okay.
You know, over here. Well, I should say that. Can't say that neither.
Can't say anything in this town anymore.
I can't say anything in this town. Well, I will say this: they would have got treated different here than they did. You know, Russia don't put up with no bull crap.
No, and we shouldn't either, but we do.
We do, yeah.
Very light-footed with things like that.
You come over here messing around, yeah, your eyes should be swole shut as you sitting there about to get judged.
Yep. Hell yeah. Baseball bats meeting your calves and everything else.
And you gonna come over here and try to kill some people? You're gonna wish you hadn't, because
Even if we can prove that they're just over here for those reasons and haven't done anything yet, beat the shit out of them. Because that, I've said this a million times, that culture, that's why they do what they do, because that's what they understand is physical defeat or physical manipulation. And if you give it back to them, it's going to slow them down. They're going to think twice, man. They're going to be like, shit, what if they catch me and just walking down the street, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they can't be a martyr then, you know?
Right. Yep. And I can't remember where it was, but I watched these two guys got caught stealing. They were stealing, I think it might have been stealing food, and got caught. And they were beating the stew out of them, Jack. I'm talking about them cops, and then the everybody around them started getting involved and just beating the crap out of them, man. You didn't steal stuff out there. Can't remember where it was. It might have been, I don't know, India, somewhere. I can't remember where it was.
Who knows, man?
Who knows?
Still here. All right, Robin.
But you didn't, you get caught stealing or getting caught with somebody else's wife, you getting beat in the street.
Beat well, I don't know how to finish that sentence. It's just bad.
Yeah.
The weather is pretty good, Will. It's I don't know what the forecast is for the weekend when you'll be here, because I ain't going to be here, so I ain't worried about it. Are there many bridges that get hit by trucks, tractor trailers near there? Well, Will's coming down for the weekend, so maybe, Andrew. You never know.
Yeah, Robin, my birthday's on Easter this year. It falls on my birthday, which is crazy. So, and I think Ryan said he wanted to take me out for a birthday dinner and stuff. So, that's
nice.
some plan.
Robin, we're all going to my parents' house up in the mountains for Easter to hang out with my mom and dad and let the kids tromp around the mountain looking for Easter eggs and whatnot. That's what we're doing.
Thank you, Robin. And I'm used to Easter being in April, not March 31st.
I know it's early. It's on the early side this year. It's not the earliest it can be, but because I think the earliest Easter can ever be is like March 21st or 22nd, something like that. So it's no. Yeah, so it's not far off from the actual date of as early as it can be.
Right.
Eye for an eye. That's how I see it, Cruz. If not a little bit worse than that, depending on what you've done. Thieves stealing ham. What brought up ham, Andrew? I'm spending time with see, she's right there with you, man. Spending time with the granddaughters.
Yeah. Grandbabies are here, and son, daughter-in-law. So I think we're gonna go to church and and do all that, church.
Yeah, you missed it. He had them up here for a hot minute.
Yep. I'll let everybody meet the babies.
Oh, look here. Old Virgil has a play date with the Easter Bunny himself. I need you to
Oh.
explain a few things. Bearda says he knows a secret fishing spot he's going to hit tomorrow, and he's not inviting you.
Well, that's okay because me and Ryan will be on a new spot tomorrow, and there will be a Vigi, so I'm excited about that. We are going fishing tomorrow at a new spot. I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make sure that a clown is the uninvited guest that shows up out of nowhere at Dirty's Easter weekend shindig. All right. That'll work.
Did you ever, go over what we had planned or talked about doing with Will? You ever shared that on this channel? Remember we talked about doing
I can't remember if I told him about it or not, but I actually have everything right there.
That's cool.
It's ready to go. Tonight would have been a perfect night.
Yeah, it would have. It may be coming soon, y'all. A reunion that you know.
Yeah, there's some
crazy.
people that haven't been around in a while that that want to or wanting to come on the live, and I think it'll be kind of fun to have them up here. That'd be cool. Old time's sake. Vigil for Virgil. Virgil, we haven't forgot about you. Still giving you a candle.
Carlo, he's talking about my spot. There's the spot he's talking about. Or it may be not. It may be talking about the spot he sent me a video of today. He may be going there.
My son works for the steam fitters, and here in a month. Oh shit! Hold on, it's moving. I think the steam hit his foot. Ooh, God, man. That's not good. There you go, Andrew. Thank you. I wonder if that's ever been really hashtagged before, because I think Andrew did it last week or the week before, but he separated one of the words so it didn't kind of go in full effect. That might be the first official Vigil for Virgil hashtag ever. Somebody will look that up. Somebody search it.
We'll look that up. Hurry up, Will.
Oh, here's something interesting. Switching gears for a minute, but talking about Will made me think of it. Because Costas and I were talking, when was that? Monday? No, Saturday. And we were talking about the property. He said, guess what? I said, what? And it was funny because the next day I got one, but 5 people called him last week, investors trying to get the shakedown on the property, but Costas didn't call him back. And then it was like, it's like the algorithms or AI was listening, because then I got one. I'm like, how the hell did they get me tied to this? And, and so, because I'm way on the back end, I'm not officially on paperwork yet. And so, but people have ways of figuring things out. And Costas was like, I don't even know how they're getting my number. I was like, dude, if you only knew what info they probably have, which it totally didn't startle me that they could pull me into it somehow. But I'm not on any. I mean, they'd almost like have to find the social media channels to figure it out. Maybe they did. I don't know. But anyway, I was like, dude, what? I was like, you need to talk to Will one day about what could be found online about you in less than about 15 seconds. And he's like, really? I'm like, dude, I'm not kidding. I was like, shit, I'm a part-timer in this, but I guarantee, I was like, I can find your number in 20 seconds, man. But there are people out there that could describe your whole life inside of 15 seconds. But but we were talking about whether or not to call any of them back. I'm like, no, man. I was like, that just lets them know that, you know, they better, if the phone does get answered, they better be prepared to say a magic number, because there ain't nobody desperate over here. But 5, we've been trying to figure out what's going down around the property, because something has to be for people in new investors on Park Avenue in New York City, literally Park, to call and try to put in offers to buy that property. Something is going on in the immediate area. It's not developers like, you know, even within a state or two that just kind of know the area. No, these are people calling dead ass blind from New York City.
That's crazy. And I was muted again, by the way. I don't know how long I was muted.
Oh, I don't either.
Because it was crazy, because I was muted, but I said, so there's 5, and he was like, there's 5, and I'm like, and I looked and I was like, wait a minute, I'm freaking muted.
See you, Robin.
Bye, Robin. Thank you for the early happy birthday. I appreciate that.
No, Andrew, nothing's for sale out there except for, I mean, property wise, there's maybe, you know, lots that are like acre, 3 acres, maybe 5, but nothing in mass. But there's, somebody bought up, what was it? Let's see. 30, 60. Somebody bought up about 50 or 60 acres down the street about a year ago, and they're building spec homes, like little micro ranches on there, to be spec building custom homes on little micro ranches, you know, like 5 or 10 acres a piece. See, they know what's going on too. They're also putting all brand new infrastructure, all brand new water lines and hydrants and everything all through there. Something is coming to town, and neither one of us can figure it out. And Costas has the super inside scoop, because he can look up any kind of business that's about to do any kind of work in the whole damn state, and there's nothing. But somebody is about to do something.
Yeah.
Oh, show.
For sure. Thank you, Andrew. Buc-ee's. Is it?
Yeah, it's a Buc-ee's out in the middle of nowhere. And see, that's the thing. I mean, it's a populated area, but it's all 99% of it's farms. So it's like, but you're only 10 minutes from a little teeny tiny town that has become a very hip place to be. So, which is only, and you're only 20 minutes from Greenville, which is a major city. So
maybe y'all might need to be checking, see if there's some gold on that property.
Right. I know. Cruz, bring your shit, man. We need to figure it out.
Right. Let's do some panning, man. Somebody might know something that you don't.
Yeah, mineral rights aren't a thing in the state of South Carolina or North Carolina, really. I don't think they are. Not in North Carolina. I know they are in South Carolina. What I'm saying is it's a given when you buy property. There's no separate rights. It used to be, but there's not now. Santa's coming to town. Yes, sir. Come on with your bad self and your gifts.
With your ass. We got 14 in here. Y'all make sure you hit that like for us.
Yeah.
Hit that like. It goes a long ways to share out if you want to. Yeah.
I don't know, Andrew. I don't think you can. Like I said, but if there's any business going on, any kind, I don't care if it's float starting a lawn care company with just a DBA, or freaking Volvo already has a plant. Who can I say? If Porsche is building a plant in South Carolina, all the way up, or or Bank of America is building another high rise for in the state. He knows. He can look it up and know in seconds. Thanks, Beardus. That's cool.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, just hit. Matter of fact, hate us so much that you hit that like button, or hit it 3 times.
Yeah, hit it 3 times, bro. Share it out to everybody. Will and Costas. Andrew, I mean,
Pickens.
you know,
We've done discussed
Where-
this.
where's the weather at, man?
Oh, wait. You know who we haven't checked in on recently? Ron, where are you? I haven't
Yeah,
forgot
Ron.
about your shirts, by the way. They're right here, too. Hey, we got 14 in here. You want to give away another shirt real quick?
That's up to you if you want to, bro. I'm
Okay.
you know, I'm game if you are. 14 people.
All right. Let me see. Hold on.
There he is.
All right. Let's see, 01. Let me do this. There you are. I'm trying to think of something here. Because there's 14 people. It ought to make the wheels turn pretty good here. Let's do. Tell me when you get this.
Okay, got it.
All right. Now, who all is ready? Give me a thumbs up that y'all are ready. You're going to be picking a number to win. Actually, let me pull the shirt up. You might not have seen it the last time.
So and y'all don't start until you see me comment start in the chat.
Yep. We got shirts. And
It's rigged.
of course it
Always
is. It's got to be. I'm. It's me and Float doing this. Of course it's rigged.
Of course it is.
But being rigged will also admit that you can't win.
Yeah.
Let me find some tunes to go with this. Where?
Wait a minute. Well, Ron, you can't.
Yeah, Ron can't win.
Wait till you see me type in start. Has he even told y'all what to do?
No, not yet. I sure haven't.
I think so. You got 3 times fat sizes.
Let's see. How was that in here twice? That's kind of crazy. All right. Sorry. All right. Y'all got, it's a number between 1 and 100. And you can't start typing numbers until you see Float comments start in the comments. And once that happens, you can do that. And Float, you can type that in anytime you wish, starting now.
Yes, sir. There we go, y'all.
All right, y'all. Y'all keep going. 33 and a third. Whole numbers, man. Whole numbers. That's funny, Beardist. I thought about doing that one. I thought about doing that, but that's not what it was.
Ooh, that was a close one there.
What, the 99 and 7/8? Y'all dancing. All right, y'all need to watch what other people already typed. Scott.
Yeah.
Nope. Who can even get close? It's questionable now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, somebody got really close earlier.
Yeah, they did. Between 1 and 100. We got numbers flying.
Yeah, they are.
Getting closer. Getting closer. You're shrinking it down. That was a good number, man, because nobody.
That was a good one.
Keep going.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. That one was close. Close as you can get. Oh,
Yes, it was.
one.
Everybody's like,
Oh,
"Which one
Bearded
is it?"
Gamer wins.
Oh,
Gamer
Bearded. No way. Look, he had Dirty as 69 and then boom, Weirdest.
Yeah.
Look, he did 69 too.
Yeah.
There it is, y'all.
See, I did. It's funny. 69 went across my brain. Is 1 and 69 were the first things that went through my head but I sat there and I literally thought, okay, there's a crew in here that might think I'm just silly enough to pick number 1. But and also I thought I'll do 69, and it literally went through my head. Nope, that's the first number Virgil's going to type.
It was.
What I thought. I don't know if it was, but my brain literally said that's probably the first number that Virgil will type.
Let me go back and see. All right, let's see here. Because I know I've seen it. Let me see who the first one it was that put 69. It was Beardest. Beardest put 69 in first.
Was it? Okay.
But I think I saw Virgil put it in there too.
Virgil says, I was going to. See?
Oh, man. Congratulations, Beardest. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'll get your information from Float and get one out to you. Then I thought they're keeping it. Nah, man, we ain't keeping nothing PG over here. We will sometimes. I mean, we don't get, we don't want to get rated X, but.
Yeah, I mean, you got the P over there. I'm the G. You know.
Yeah.
Or is it the other way around? I'm the P and you the G. I mean, you know, is it ever PG with Dirty involved?
Yeah, that's just not going to happen. Rigged.
That one didn't go as long as the first one did, though.
No, the first one, first one, they danced all the way around it, but they were a lot closer the whole time. This one, It was like they were on far ends and kind of gradually went in. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's two totally different ways of doing it.
And it got to where it was going so long, we were like, oh, so-and-so got close. Or, whoa, so-and-so got close. We'd say the name so we'd count.
It's fun. And, so I got yours, one for Ron and one for Beardest. All right. We might do another one next week. You never know. Now here's Ron. It was rigged. Look, man, you actually won the last time. I don't want to hear shit from you, man.
And we'd like to have, like, you know, if you guys, when you get your shirts, if you win the shirts, or if you buy a shirt, whatever, you know, we'd like to have some pictures of you in your shirt. That way we can make a
good idea.
You know, a little photo of everybody wearing their shirts. I think that would be cool. It was rigged. I mean, you know, when I do a giveaway, before it even gets started, you see rigged.
It was 66, not 69.
Yeah. Wow, I'm getting a phone call.
Uh-oh. They probably want to extend your car warranty.
It's actually the guy that's bringing me to Mississippi. Man,
Oh, okay.
I'll call him back.
Beardus, it was rigged. I'm already wearing it.
Speaking of that, y'all, I got another. I don't know if y'all seen the video. I got the 50 pack came in, so I've got right at 100 socks. Supposed to be a package said tomorrow. Dirty sending a package with some socks. I've got some hygiene stuff coming. So, and it's building up. It's gonna be some good stuff, y'all. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, man, I think that's gonna be a good time. I hope you get some camera time on that and post about it. That'll be cool, and some shit that we can share here. And
Yes. I'll be doing some live streaming, doing some videos, things like that, giving out where everybody can see us giving out the socks and all that. So you'll see where your donations and everything goes, because it's going to be going, to help the homeless, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I did have someone reach out to me today. It was like, hey, can I send you some stuff to help? And I said, absolutely. And they got ordered these hygiene packs, I guess like the deodorant and toothpaste and toothbrushes and that kind of stuff. And so they said it should be here tomorrow. They ordered it on Amazon, so I'm pretty excited about it.
cool. Yeah, when I watched your video yesterday, when I was typing, actually I typed my comment when I did, and then right after I hit send, it was like kind of getting out there on the socks. We could, I was like, well, I've already got it anyway. It doesn't matter. But
Well, and after I said that too, Dirty, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that, because the more socks, the better. I mean, because maybe give them 2 pair.
they'll get distributed. It ain't gonna matter. Like it's the number one thing they need. So
Absolutely, yeah. And he said that he found another count too. So the more that's why after I loaded it, I rewatched it and everything. After I loaded it, I was like, why did I say that? Because they can use.
Hey, did you see this?
What does it say?
You able to listen to my voice message from Mandy?
Oh, I have. I mean, I didn't listen to it. I seen where it came through, but I haven't listened to it yet. You want me to play it on here for everybody to hear?
Scott, we will on the next round. I just got a few, one for me, one for Float, and a few to give away. But in a few weeks, I'm going to order some more. Actually, it might be a lot sooner than that. I might do it over Easter break while we're going and just sitting around. I'm going to get a bunch. So we'll keep you notified.
Notified. Let me see what kind of message she sent.
Actually, I couldn't. Oh shit! No, you're on Seabrook. Never mind. You came down here. I'm going up there. Never mind.
There might be a package showing up down there in Alabama. Possibly on Saturday. I'll have to double check. But you might need to go live after the kids go to bed. Please don't kill me. Remember that I'm not the only one who takes part in the gift giving, okay?
Oh
Don't kill me.
I know what she sent. You want to know?
So she
I know
told
what it's edible underwear.
how did you know I wanted those?
Strawberry flavored at that.
Oh, my favorite, dude. Oh, I just had a visual of me eating underwear.
I'm trying not to think of that now.
I hope it goes in your brain. Oh my god.
Flashlight.
You went to the wrong store.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. As long as you didn't send me no more of that nasty pickle flavored cotton candy.
Oh God. Remote control panties. What are we remote controlling? Oh, thanks, Andrew.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we getting some weather in here?
Oh, edibles. We don't want Clemson cheerleaders. Ain't nobody looks at them.
I mean, come on.
You gotta
Oh,
look at them Gamecock cheerleaders, which I actually dated one of those. She's a good looking gal.
right. Yeah. Okay, let's talk.
Fox is big enough to ship naked girlfriends or edible girlfriends, right?
I stepped away for a few minutes, and when I come back, I hear you mention it's crazy the amount of both can be found. What?
Oh yeah, the amount that you can find out about a person online.
Oh, okay. Hey, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
He probably went and take a dump.
Is he behind? He's way behind. Refresh, Will.
I guarantee it. No, I guarantee he's heard everything, but he just said he walked away, so he probably went to take a dump. That's been what 15 minutes ago. So think about it.
Well, that's true. I mean, he's probably done been to Walmart and everywhere and back. Went and got something to eat.
Thanks for doing it, Andrew. We got to get back on track with you. What I've been trying to. What the hell happened to Float? Oh, there we go. Ed, you froze for a second like this.
I see that on here. There we go.
I want to get a map and everything, at least for the background for you to do that. And so don't think you're not coming back up here, because you are.
Yeah.
But North Dakota is 15 to 20 in the lows, high 45 Wednesday, could be 60 degrees. Damn. See, North Dakota is coming into spring. So, spring is officially here, and that means summer's on its way here. And Andrew said Charleston, South Carolina is lows about 50, highs is 70 to 80 Friday. So there you go. There's your Charleston weather report. Will, Andrew has got us taken care of. Where's another one? Baltimore, Maryland is rain tomorrow, lows in the 40s, highs near 60s, Monday through Wednesday, a chance of rain. How about that, people? Andrew's got y'all covered.
Got y'all covered, man. I happen to notice, man, I ain't really been paying attention to the time, but I went 47 minutes and 54 seconds over when I was going to be on here.
So you can go 10 more.
So I'm just going to be pulling out the whole two. Yeah, I texted 30 today, and I was like, hey, man, I'm going to have to give you about an hour. I didn't, I hate to do that. But, family's here and stuff, so I was only going to do about an hour. But time flies, and when you're having fun, hey, we good.
It's all good. It's all good. New low today at 2006 Float 248. Oh, wow, man. Nice.
New low today. Are you saying you're at 248?
I would assume that. And Andrew says Chattanooga is 40 to 45 for the lows, high is 70, maybe 80 Tuesday. Good weather. So actually, Chattanooga's weather is similar to ours right now. It's storming like a cow pissing on a dual rock right now. Yeah, man, I saw, I could see the clouds off in the distance before the sunset. That we're probably going to catch that here soon.
Yeah, I was going to at least give them an hour tonight, Lyric, but like I say, time flies. We're just having such a good time. I didn't even realize it was already an hour and 49 minutes.
Down from 306. Wow.
Wow, man. Well, I'm starting, me and my son, both my oldest boy, Justin, we're starting the carnivore diet, or, April the 1st, we're going to start it.
Nice. Steak every night.
Yeah, steak, burgers, all meat. That's all we're gonna be eating: steak and burgers and pork. Which he don't eat pork, but
I've never done any specific diet, but I'm more of a meat and just salad kind of guy, man. You know,
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I will chow on some pizza and shit, but
Yeah.
it's not too often.
yeah. But we're gonna see how it does. We're gonna try it out for a month, see how it does. If there's a lot of changes, then we'll probably keep on going for a while. But we've researched it, and there's a lot of benefits, a lot of pluses about this carnivore diet, man. It's doing some amazing things.
Yeah, I've heard a lot. I mean, I know people that have been on it or done it and been on it for a long time now. So,
Yeah.
Potatoes. I eat everything with my potatoes.
Yeah.
California loaf.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, Andrew just said California low 45, high 70, rain Friday and Saturday, Sunday. Otherwise, for the whole state, Andrew.
Did you know that pork and shrimp can lead to gout in your feet? Well, I don't do shrimp. I don't do a lot of pork, but sometimes.
I must be 100% gout resistant because, dude, I about live on shrimp. So, and a lot of pork too.
Seafood diet. You you eat everything you see. Is that what you want?
Oh, damn. Okay, here it is. Gotcha.
Yeah, we are, Mandy. I've got the Nourish from the bottom, the stuff from my HBN Heart and Body Naturals. The Nourish and a few other things that we're gonna be taking with it.
Andrew, that applies now. That's applied my whole life. I could live off of seafood and not even give a damn about anything else.
That's one thing that
Hope
I
everything
never
works out, Beards.
really cared much about. I mean, I like fish, red snapper. That's some good stuff. That's some good eating.
Yeah, that's really good.
Like lobster and shrimp and all that. I never really got into it.
I mean, when I've just spent my whole life around it. That's when you live on the coast. That's what your world. I mean, that's just a natural part of your diet. I've only eaten lobster twice in my life. It's not something I naturally gravitate towards. I just, it's really, I think it's good. It's just, it's just not what I gravitate to.
Yep. So meat and eggs, which I guess eggs kind of considered a meat. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Crab, shrimp, and grouper. That's a pretty good diet. I could live off of that. If I had to alter it, or if I was allowed to, I would replace the grouper with flounder. But grouper is damn good too. Andrew, that's pretty good. But it's any of these crusted stuff. I don't naturally gravitate towards. If it gets cooked, I'll eat it. But what are the dogs doing?
I'll tell you a meat that I had one time that was delicious, and I didn't know what it was until after I ate it. I ate this stew, and man, it was some of the most delicious stew I've ever ate in my life. And come to find out, it was turtle meat.
Yep, I've had turtle. It's
dang good.
If somebody doesn't tell you, you're gonna go, "Holy shit, that's good."
Yeah. And there's from what I was told, there's 8 different types of meat in a turtle.
Oh, really? I don't know much about it. I've had it. I just don't. Yeah, Carlo. I think the whole East Coast, especially from Virginia, Maryland on down, it's gonna be a rather wet one. Good chance to get some rains anyway. No injuries, not on my foot. They both came up to the door for some reason. I don't know why.
Crab claws. Now I had crab claws at one time that was pretty good.
I love some crab claws, man. No, that's the beauty of shrimp, man. Oysters is the same way, dude. You can eat forever and not get full.
I'll pass on the oysters.
I love some oysters, man.
Raw or fried?
Either way, but I preferred roasted, actually.
Man, I don't see how
Dude,
people
that's
like
all we eat down around here is blue crab. Y'all Maryland people like to claim blue crab, but it's on a whole different level down here. But y'all claimed it, so y'all get it. Y'all do like your crabs around there. That's for sure. Yes, sir. Steamed oysters. But steamed still isn't as good as roasted.
Y'all like your crabs around there. Better get you some more.
Yep, raw oysters on saltines, yes, sir, with a little bit of sauce.
No, you sick. Ain't no way. I mean,
Matter of fact, soft shells. Go ahead.
I could blow my nose on a cracker and it'd be the same thing.
Just about.
Jeez.
Soft shell crabs are upon us right now, Carlo. It's restaurants are. Everybody's advertising soft shell crabs.
Telling you, Andrew. Y'all hit that like yet, or? Shuck 'em and suck 'em.
Yes, sir. He knows the gig.
Oh.
Yeah, Cruz. Soft shell crabs are awesome, man. It's one of my favorites. I need to go down here and get me a soft shell crab sandwich from one of the restaurants. That's my. I like them by themselves, but on a sandwich, ooh-wee.
And we are talking about somebody that likes drinking chunky water. Here, this camera. I mean, geez.
Oh, you can't eat them?
Water, eat oysters.
And you gotta like blue crab if you like go crabbing and have a crab boil, because blue crab you gotta, with the exceptions of the claws, but even then you gotta work to get to that meat. But that again, you can't fill up on it, so you can sit there for hours and eat and eat and eat. You burn just as much energy getting to the meat as you do eat as the food you put down, so they can go on forever. By the way, Float, I got access to a bass boat whenever you want it. Oh shit! Oh hell! All right, Float. You're gonna have to put a couple of outboards on your boat, and y'all go race.
Oh, I've got a motor for my boat. I just got to get me a battery, which I think I'm gonna break down here soon and buy one. I think Beardus and I was at Walmart and seen one for it was a little over $100, I think. I remember something like that.
Nice.
So I can get that.
That would help you get around, man. Even just a little electric trolling motor would make all the difference in the world. Cruz, I don't know any other way to eat them, man. If there ain't no butter and Old Bay involved, I mean, I'll eat them without any seasoning, but damn.
Well, when me and Beardus was out there, it was like when we got in the boat, it was so calm, man. I was like, this is gonna be freaking great. It's calm. Ain't gonna have to battle the wind. And no longer first cast. It seemed like. Here comes- Are you kidding me? So yeah, it was
Dude.
it was a battle.
There's two places you never acknowledge the lack of wind. And that's in a boat or surfing.
Yeah.
Unless you're on a sailboat, you say nothing about it because it will come.
Now, watching that video, if you've seen the video that I'm talking about, I don't know. I know you watched it. There's a part in the video where I'm showing Beardus back there fixing the seat. Now, I wish I could have got the before that because, bruh, we almost both went. Because what he did, he tried to move the seat, and it came up out of its slot and went down. So he went down.
He went down.
Tackle boxes went out in the water. We had to fish those in. I was up there like this, about to fall in. I'm like, what are you doing back there? And like I say, tackle boxes are floating off, and I'm out there trying to get fish them back in. And he about went in, man. It was. He's like,
funny,
are you videoing? I'm like, no, I'm trying to hold on. He's like, well, you should be. I was like, I
There's
know.
nothing better than that video ended when all of a sudden the camera lopping back and forth and y'all just disappear. The boat goes flying up in the air.
Yeah, that's what I want to get a second GoPro that I can mount either on the back of the boat or in front of the boat where it can like get everybody, and get what's happening because that was almost a wild ride right there.
The funny thing is like when you came back to the video, so to speak, and Beardus is back there holding it. I started laughing because my brain instantly envisioned all that. And it was almost just as good, but God bless, it would have been funny as hell to have seen it happen.
Oh God, I wish I could have got it on camera because it was.
I was trying to swivel and the seat dropped out of the bracket.
It said boom, and I'm like, I was like, what the world's going on? He's like, I'm falling out. And I look over and there goes a tackle box out in the water. And then there goes another. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going down.
Which one of y'all's the captain is what I want to know.
Well, I was, I had the paddle and I'm paddling this around. So I guess
You
I
have
was
to
the
go
captain.
with the boat.
Yep. And another time, I think when he was getting in the boat, he was over there. It's in the video where he's sitting on the bank fishing. And he said, I'm going to get in with you in here. I said, okay. So I get over there and he takes and pulls the back end of the boat up to where he's at. And the front end goes underwater. He's like, oh gosh, you're taking on water.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. So it was a fun day. It was pretty interesting. And I tell you, with that boat with me and with Ryan was fine, me and Scott, but two big ones in that boat, it was a different story.
Oh man, I've had some boat experiences, man. So I mean, that's how when you came back into frame, I've been through some boat nightmares. So I kind of could quickly envision what happened, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Scott might have been involved in a few of those because it might have been his little Boston whaler that it happened in.
Is it the one where y'all was trapped at the back of your spots again? No, this was the most recent, latest video that I put out. You got to watch it because if you hadn't seen it, I mean, I'll do a little spoiler right quick. But the beginning of the video, this mug scared literally my butt cheeks took a bite of his seat. Because you have to go watch it. It's hilarious.
It is, even though it skips the the wild part. You know boats, so you'll know exactly what happened. It just still makes you chuckle.
But
Yeah,
at the front of
I've seen the boat.
at the front of the video when them, when he's blindfolded. I go ahead and tell you, if you hadn't seen it, he
That was
I had
hilarious.
him blindfolded. He's like, "Why am I blindfolded? I'm driving." I'm like, "I know. I'll say left or right, whichever way you gotta go." And he's like, "You ready?" He said, "Yeah," and punched it. And I'm like, we headed straight for a tree. I'm like, left, left, left.
Y'all almost went in that ditch or whatever's on the right hand side.
Yeah.
All I could see is a decline in elevation and some trees, or
Right.
whatever that is.
Finally, I'm like, just stop. Oh my gosh, this was a bad idea, but again, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, Cruz, go watch that because the funniest part that you actually where you see it is the beginning. That was funny.
That was hilarious.
Well, I think next time for some payback, he ought to blindfold you.
Well, see, I don't know about all that now.
Both of you could be blindfolded. You're driving.
Well, we've got a pretty video that's going to be coming up pretty soon. I'm excited about it. So, got some new stuff coming. Yeah,
New content, people. New content.
new content starting tomorrow. There will be some new content. So.
And on that, I guess that's where we can wrap it up. Y'all watch out for Float's new video. Don't forget to, if you're feeling froggy, send in some goodies for the homeless: socks, underwear, deodorant, things like that. If you don't know how, just check with one of us. We'll figure that out for you. And hope y'all have a good week, a good rest of your week, and hope it started off well for you. It worked good out for me today. I didn't work today because of the rain. So, and it looks like, I don't know, I might be out tomorrow, which isn't good. But I'll make my way through it.
I'll put it in the chat real quick. Just Float does a one. If anybody wants to, donate to go to, we get, like I said, we get socks and underwear and things like that to give out to the homeless. If you want to be a part of it, want to donate to the Cash App. Everything that's donated for that, make sure you put a note in there that's what it's for. You can put, hey, this is for the homeless. This is for the socks, or, if you feel like you want to maybe throw a little something in there for gas to help me get there and back, that would be great too. So, but mainly, for the homeless. I love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all remember that love always wins. Yes, it do. Yes, it do.
And Cruz, that we were talking about that earlier tonight. That right before you came in, actually, that a lot of live streams, I get notified the minute the live ends. It happened to me with Carlo the other day, and some other people. But y'all keep paying attention. Remember, Wednesdays at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, or is when we're going to be here. So set your timers, set your notifications just in case, and we'll see you next week, all you mother effers. And don't forget, if you want a t-shirt, we'll be getting it out to you. I might send one to Float too. You never know. But anyway, y'all have a good night. We'll see you next time, and kiss my